What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bangers and Brewskis. If you're new here, welcome. What I have here is a little bit of an experiment. So when you're grading cards, it can be pretty overwhelming to know what to grade. So what I do is I ask a lot of other people, and it's pretty consistent. Everybody says not to grade die cuts. Cards that are, not your normal cut. Say don't grade thick cards. They just grade harder. And so I wasn't going to grade those. And then this Purdy right here, for example, had a soft corner. So kind of ruined it for me. It's a $300 card raw. And when I sell cards on eBay, I list all, anything I can find I list. So then I got to list it with something wrong with it. So I figured, as an experiment, I'd send my die cuts. I'd send cards that have, a little bit of a defect and see what it grades as. That way it's just a little easier to sell. They got a grade to go off of. And then the LeBron My House Gold Wave I sent, that's about one sale that I could find for about $100. And then a kaleidoscope. So I covered the grades. I'll show you the card. And you can see, take a look for yourself what you think it would grade as. Get that to focus there. So the kaleidoscope I thought was pretty good. You look at the centering, I look from like this circle to the edge. Vertical centering is a little harder to tell on it. There was no, surface scratches, no anything on it. Really good looking card. The centering on the back, look at this, your left to right centering looks great on it. The corners were all sharp. So I figured I'd send that one in. It's about 45 raw. I think this was kind of overproduced. So show you what it got. 8.5. Not great, but still a great looking card. And then this one here, this is a 2021 Spectra Jamar Chase rookie neon green die cut out of 30. Now this one is thicker and a die cut, and the main thing with this one is right under the rookie there was a little bit of a defect there. So I had this listed for about 90, I think. It sat there for a while. No bites. Had someone on Reddit offer me like 30. And I wasn't going to take that because it's really hard to find comps on it. So I figured I'd grade it and see what happened. And bam, 10. So now this is a pop 1 on SGC anyways. That's one thing I don't know. Is the pop all grading sites? If you know, let me know in the comments. Or do you got to check SGC, Beckett, PSA, and everything, and then do that as the pop report? So on SGC, there is 3 or 4 graded. The highest was a 9.5. Now this is the highest. So I'm pretty excited about that. A thicker card and a die cut. And I bought that on Whatnot for $40, I think. Now this, I pulled this myself. This is a Chris Olave Select White die cut to $49. And this one I had high hopes for, because if you look at that centering, it's just perfect. All the edges look good, no surface scratches. Centering on the back, pretty good to me. So what do you think it would get? Because it, bam, got a 10. So, die cuts, 2 for 2 on the 10. Very stoked about that. And out of the Purdy to 25, easily the most expensive card up here. There's about 4 or 5 sales of other 25s, all went from 400 to 300. So a very good card. And things like this for me are a little harder to tell centering because you don't have a frame like, that one and your kaleidoscope, something to go off of. Kind of look at like the cubes or whatever shape you'd say that is. Look about the same size to me. But the one with this was it had a corner right there on the bottom left. Just a little soft. So I'd obviously put that when I listed it, because I want to keep my eBay seller, you know, I'm at 100%. So I figured I'd grade it and see what it got. And bam, 9.5. 9.5. So I would ask people, you know, what do you do with that soft corner? And a lot of people say if you see anything, they're going to see way more. So I figured if I see a soft corner, and there was a little bit, I don't know if I can pick it up on this. Oh, right there at the top. A little bit of a rough cut. Just something I found. Something I would put in the listing. But now I'll just, you know, be able to list it like this. And the pop on this, I don't remember if there were, this might be a pop 1 or 2. I think it's a pop 2. Someone has one listed on eBay for $800. So that's just the listing. And we know that listings aren't, you know, comps. So and then we had this. I pulled this out of a free pack I won on Whatnot. So this is a 2021-22 Optic LeBron James My House Gold Wave. These only come in Tmall, so they're super short print. And this, I looked at the centering. Centering looked really good to me. Corners look sharp. You know, I clean all my cards with a super soft, like no scratch rag or whatever. In the back, no rounded corners, no nothing. It kind of looks like it there, but I don't think so. So this was my most confident. I thought this one was going to 10. There's one sale of this for $100 is all I found. One sale. And I can't remember. Someone has one listed for $180. And that's all I can find. One sale and one other listing. So I was pretty hopeful on this one. And bam, there you got it. A 7. I don't know what the hell happened with that. There's nothing on the surface. Everything looked great. So this is probably, for me, going to be a crack and resubmit, maybe. Maybe once I build up some cards for a PSA bundle or something, I'll send it back in, because that's just, I don't know. So there you have it. Just a little, you know, I know grading can be a stressful thing and you don't know what to send, and I think it all comes down to is, you know, who knows? Who knows what kind of day that grader's having, or, you know, what they're going to let slide. Maybe you get them at the beginning of their shift when they're more strict. Maybe you get one at the end of the shift when they're ready to go home and they just, you know, blazing through them. And yeah, there you have it. If you're new here, go ahead and, you know, subscribe, like, comment. Comment what you thought the cards would be. Comment if you send in your die cuts or what you do. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and come on back.